Welcome to TGIF. I'm Tim.
And I'm Gina, and it's Friday.
Wait, if you're Tim and you're Gina, then what does that make me? Oh right, I'm the middle child.
We decided to give our parents the week off this week, so we are filling in for them.
Our word of the week this week is thankful.
Presley!
Well, I'm Presley, and I know some of you maybe have heard that my parents have shared before. I was not thrilled when we moved to Kentucky, and I remember slamming that door. I was so frustrated, and I even remember vividly the morning we left Firebaugh, California to head to Wilmore, Kentucky. I got in the car and I was so mad, and I said, I'm not talking to my family the entire way to Kentucky, not talking to them. And then we made a few pit stops along the way. We got to do some great sightseeing. We got all the way to the Grand Canyon, and I decided, okay, this was kind of cool. Everything kind of went away, and I had a great time in the Grand Canyon, and then we had a great trip along the way. Looking back now, I can see how thankful I am for that move to Kentucky. In the midst, I did not want to move. I literally went kicking and screaming. And seeing hindsight now, I cannot imagine had we never moved to Kentucky. We wouldn't have met so many people that we met, and I'm so thankful for all of the people we have met along the way. I am most thankful for the man I met in high school, because he ended up becoming my husband, and Manuel and I have been married now for almost 4 years. And had we never went to Kentucky for my dad to become a pastor and have all the moves that we've had, I never would have ended up going to Oakdale High School, where I ended up meeting my husband. So I'm super thankful for that. So I don't know what you're going through in your life right now, or with COVID and everything happening in the world right now, but sometimes in the midst it is hard to be thankful. But we have to remember that God is working all things together, and He has a greater plan, and even in the midst we might be kicking and screaming, but in the end, when we get to see that hindsight 2020 vision, when we get to see at the end, it's all going to make sense, and it all will be for His glory. So I am super thankful for the move to Kentucky and the life that it has led for us.
Kylie!
Hi, I'm Kylie. When I think of the word thankful, I really think I'm thankful for my parents raising us in the church. They always made it a priority to take us to church, whether that was attending Sundays, going to vacation Bible schools, or really teaching us the importance of being a family through the church. And thinking of growing up, they definitely always taught us how to be the light and how to be the hands and feet of Jesus. So I think at a young age, we always had the ability to look of where we could serve others. Now, in saying that, my parents are not perfect by any means, and me and my siblings have not always got this right. But I think recognizing how you can be the hands and feet of Jesus and always make that a top priority. It's all right if you get it wrong sometimes, but if you're always striving towards that goal, to show your ability to just be the light for Jesus here on earth. So when I think of this, at a young age, I always knew I was going to be a teacher. Since in kindergarten or first grade, I said I'm going to teach kids, and that's my passion. That's what I'm called to do. Around middle school, I was like, I'm only going to teach elementary. That's it. I like little kids. High school is way too much. The minute I stepped into elementary school, I said, there is no way I'm going to teach these kids. They are crazy. They don't listen. There's too much to teach them. So when I stepped into a high school classroom, I really found my calling for the potential to be the hands and feet of Jesus in those classrooms. I think when students are in high school, they're at such a prime age to really truly show them how to be compassionate and how to serve others. So being that I teach at a public high school, I'm not able to talk about Jesus in the classroom, but every single day I think, how can I make a positive impact so the students recognize that I'm compassionate, that I'm being the hands and feet. So whether they directly see it and they can connect that that's Jesus here on earth, or whether they just see it that I'm just a kind and compassionate person, I hope that that can encourage them to take an opportunity in their life of how they can serve others. So when I think of the word thankful, I really think being raised in the church has really allowed me to take these steps and look of ways to be of service. I love my job and I love teaching crazy high school kids, and I really see the potential potential of when they start with me to when they get to the end, I truly see how they progress in the service and giving towards others. So when I think of thankful, I would say that that's my top pick of a memory that I have in growing up. So I'm very thankful for my parents, and I'm very thankful for my family in teaching me and trying to always teach me how to find acts of service.
Jace. Hello, I'm Jace, and I am thankful for my opportunity to go on mission trips. I've been going on mission trips to Guatemala since I was 10 years old. I went for 9 years, and I loved learning and seeing and meeting every single person that I've met along the way. In going to Guatemala every year, I've learned that not everybody is as fortunate as we are. As a child, that's sometimes a difficult lesson to learn. You think you go home, you go to school, you do your homework, and you get to go play with your friends later. I learned at a very young age that that wasn't the case for some of these children in Guatemala. They would have to work and try to go to school. They would have to take care of their siblings. Sometimes the parents weren't even in the picture. I learned that in going to Guatemala, I had an opportunity to serve. And that's what I'm thankful for, the opportunity that we have to serve as God's people. I now work as an EMT, and I believe this has been influenced ever since going to Guatemala. I've been going for 9 years, and I can't wait to go for year 10 when all this COVID lets up, hopefully. But I want to share with you the thankfulness I have and the appreciation I've learned for my job. As an EMT, we're told that we take care of people in their worst of time. When it's 911, that's what that means. It means that somebody is calling you because they need help. I'm learning more and more along my journey that you have to have a servant's heart if you really want to help this person. You can go there, you can show up on scene, and there's the person, you do your job, and you say goodbye, sign your paperwork, and walk out that door. Or you can take hold of the opportunity to change someone's life. Maybe not in the way of something massive or big in their way, but just something little, like bringing their mail in, or bringing their cats in for them. I've learned that service is something so important that we forget, and I'm thankful for my parents always instilling this lesson in me of service, having a servant's heart, always being open to serve God's people. We are called to be the church not just on Sunday, but Monday through Saturday. And being the church means that we serve God's people and that we use the opportunities laid before us by Him to assist and always help others in any way that we can. Now, I'm not saying go be an EMT, but I'm saying there's a lot of opportunities we have just in everyday life that we can help someone in ways that we might not think. Maybe just checking in on someone. Hey, it's COVID. Maybe they haven't been out of the house in a while and they're a little nervous to go out of the house. Maybe that's your opportunity to go see someone. Go offer your help for them. I think it's important in this time of COVID-19 for us to learn and be thankful for what we have and serve others and be thankful for the opportunity God has gifted us to serve these people. We are on this earth to serve God's people. That is our sole purpose. And it is only through Jesus that we can learn this lesson. I pray that in this week that you go through, look for the little opportunities of service, to serve a neighbor, to serve a friend, maybe to serve someone new you've never met before in your life. You may never see them again, but that person, that one person, might remember that one thing you did. And at the end of the day, that's what matters, that you showed Jesus by serving others. I am thankful for the opportunity that I had to learn about service.
Well, Mom and Dad, we hope you're enjoying your day off. And everyone else that tuned in, thanks for watching, and we hope that you enjoyed seeing a little glimpse into our lives. Overall, we're thankful for this life of moving that we've had. We've had the ups and downs, but it's just made us stronger as a family, and I know I am super thankful for that. And whatever you're going through in your own life, try to just figure out where you can be thankful and let God worry about the rest.
When we say we're a crazy family, we mean a crazy family, but we're full of a whole lot of love and a whole lot of grace along the way. So thank you for tuning in and always seeing a glimpse of our parents, and now a little bit of glimpse into our lives. I hope you guys find somewhere to be the hands and feet of Jesus this week and see where you can take your service to the next level.
So we want to thank you for joining us today, and let's think of something we can be thankful for this week. We challenge you, think of something thankful. Think of some way that you can be thankful for something new, something old in your life. Doesn't matter.
We really hope our parents come back next week. But if not,
I'm Tim.
and I'm Gina.
Bye.
Bye.